This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my trash bags. I'm excited for today's video because I get to share with you what I picked up during the Sephora sale. Full disclosure, I shopped the sale a little bit more. So I'm not showing you quite everything because I did place a couple online orders because, listen, this is how I rationalized it. The world's ending. No, I really looked at like the makeup that I have in my collection, and then I thought about the things that I wanted, and then I started to kind of shop around a little bit because I want to find the best deal possible. So the products that I purchased are things that I knew I couldn't get a better discount anywhere else. Like 20% is going to be like the best that I get for a hot minute anyway, because a lot of the stuff is new makeup. That said, if you want to shop the Sephora sale, two things. One, I'll leave my video down below. Feel free to go check it out, or don't. I really don't care. But the thing that I do care about is do not get into debt over makeup. So if you do not have money and you're like, steer clear of these videos. If they're a trigger for you, steer clear. I'll catch you in the next one. It's all good, baby. I want to make sure that your mental health is good. So now that I got my PSA out of the way, a raging sweaty thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Because let me tell you, it's been a week. My AC gave out mid-heat wave, like it was a main character in a Hallmark movie trying to go find itself. All while I slowly boil inside my home. Cooking? Absolutely not. Turning on the oven? Well, I might as well set myself on fire. And ordering delivery? I'm not paying $47 for lukewarm noodles that taste like a soggy diaper. No, ma'am. Enter Factor. My ride or die, my beacon of hope, my microwave soulmate. These beautiful little pre-cooked miracles are ready in just 2 minutes, which is perfect because that's all I can handle before I fully melt into a puddle of regret. You already know I pledged my loyalty to Factor. Blood oath, microwave pack, all of it. And I continue to talk about them every month because they continue to save my dehydrated, overworked snack gremlin life. Between back-to-back meetings and pretending what MDR is, I've got 10 minutes max to shovel something in my face before someone asks me to circle back. And instead of rage-eating saltines straight from the sleeve like some kind of emotionally unstable Victorian orphan, I just pop one of these babies in a microwave and boom, 2 minutes later, I'm eating like royalty in a swamp. No prep, no mess, no dishes. Just a hot, delicious, sweet little meal and the sweet, sweet illusion that I have my life together. And the best part, variety. So much variety. We're talking 35 chef-crafted meals every week. Calorie smart, keto, protein plus, vegan and veggie, you name it, they got it. Oh, and over 60 add-ons. Because apparently I do need yogurt honey pancakes and fancy juices to survive capitalism. And yes, I am sponsored, but y'all know that I have been a paying customer since 2023. I don't fake loyalty, I am emotionally attached. And listen, Factor gets it. Some weeks you want 4 meals and a dream. Other weeks you need 18 because life came at you fast and now you're emotionally eating in silence. Want to pause, ghost, or skip your meal plan? Or hurl your schedule into the sea like the chaotic gremlin that you are? Factor's not here to judge, just to feed. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code 50theresaisdead to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50theresaisdead at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for supporting the sponsors that support your garbage queen. Now get yourself a meal that doesn't taste like despair. You're welcome. Let me show you what I got because, okay, so it's kind of funny. Like, I approach these things like as if I'm going to war. I mentally like make my carts and I figured, okay, these are the things I'm gonna buy online because they're online only. These are the things that I'm gonna get when I'm in the store. The good thing about living in Florida is that there are a lot of good Sephoras. When I lived in Queens, there really wasn't that many good Sephoras. Like, I'd have to go into Manhattan. Who the f wants to go to Manhattan? Like, ugh. And if you're a Queens or a Brooklyn or a Bronx baby, not even counting Staten Island, sorry guys, I don't consider you. Consider you New Jersey, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a hassle to get into Manhattan. So sometimes it's just amazing that you can go to many stores and not feel like it's taking you 3 years to get there. That said, my air conditioning, this is all gonna make sense in a second, trust me. Follow me. My air conditioning went out this week. It's much better now, we got it fixed, but let me tell you, it was during a heat wave. I I turned feral. And the day that the sale happened, which is April 4th, I got up in the morning, I was half asleep, and I wound up placing my orders, and the asshole that I am, and I emphasize on the word asshole, I forgot to use the discount code. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I started canceling the order. And as soon as I canceled the order, when I went to go rebuild my cart again, some of these things were gone. And then I had to go find a different Florida Sephora to find what I was looking for. So this was a little bit of a battle, a journey. And I got to give it to my people that are up at midnight placing their orders. Like, if the air conditioning didn't go out, I would have been so on my game. But because it literally died and I became a puddle of a human mess, I could have been better. I could have done better. That said, in today's video, I'm going to show you the things that I picked up at my local Sephora. I actually had to go to 2 different Sephoras. One, I went to the one in Winter Garden, which is a lovely Sephora. If you're ever there, go. I recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite Sephoras ever. They always have everything I need. Their customer service is always so lovely, and there's a limited amount of children in there, so we love that. And then the other Sephora I had to go to was the one at the Florida Mall, and if you've been to the Florida Mall, then you know that can be kind of a war zone, that mall. It's huge, there's too many people in there, and I feel like I'm always getting harassed by either someone trying to sell me mineral makeup, a screen protector, or this one woman who literally lunged at me and Alex with a back massager. I was like, back beast! Like, it was so bad. I hate that mall. And I get it. They were trying to make sales, but they come off real aggressive in that mall, and it scares the shit out of me. So if I could avoid that mall at all costs, I will. But they do have one of my favorite stores, which is called a Miniso. And if you've been to a Miniso, then you know it's worth going through war just to go to that store. So that said, let me show you what I got. Like, I had a lot of fun during the sale, and it was probably because I was dehydrated and overheated, and you know, it was turning into like a blood bag, but whatever. I'm okay. We survived. We survived. So, all right, let me show you what I got. The first one, this I got in store, and I'm so surprised because this, like, blew my mind because I wasn't expecting this, because I purchased one of them online because I assumed that it was just an online only thing. It said online only. No. It wasn't. You can actually find this in store if they sell Westman Atelier. So I picked up the Westman Atelier, what are you even called? The Baby Cheeks Powder Blush Duo. I'm not gonna lie, I also kind of have it on my face. I know, I dipped into it, I couldn't help it. And I love it, I look so cute. I don't know why I turned into a gremlin, but I look so cute. So the one that I got online was, I think, Mimi and Coquette. I think that's what it was. Whatever, it's this guy here. But I saw this one, Sweet and Stable, and damn, I kind of didn't think that this was gonna work. And I swatched it and I was like, oh, my precious. And I just put it in my little cart and I just ran around the Florida Mall. So I gotta say, Florida Mall, while it was dangerous, they did have this, and that was pretty fun. So I really, really like this. We'll feature it in a video soon, but this was a good find. And listen, it's $75. That shit is expensive. So the fact that I got 20%, which by the way, I don't think I will ever find Westman Atelier more than 20% off, I feel like I won something. So yay. So we got one of these, and then I got one of these, which apparently they're sold out, which is really, really sad. Now, I kind of made fun of this a little bit because I was like, oh my God, what is like Charlotte doing? Is she just gluing fucking gemstones to her palettes? And I gotta say, this is definitely way cuter in person, and it feels actually really nice in my hand. I thought it was gonna be like cheap plastic garbage because, no offense, Charlotte has been putting out a lot of cheap plastic garbage, but this is actually pretty cute. So this is the Pillow Talk Flawless Pink Duo. So you get a blush on this side, and then you get the airbrush filter something or other. What the fuck is that? I think what is this? This is a powder. And I do like the airbrush powder. Which one do I have? Both of them are really good. The compact one as well as the brightening one is really, really good. But I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like, you know, my CoverGirl is just far superior, or my Tarte, for example. But when I do get to use Charlotte Tilbury, I'm reminded how wonderful the product is. So anyway, this is really exciting. Again, I think it's sold out, but you might have a better chance if you find it in store. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind if you're hunting for this. But I gotta say, this is cute. This is really, really cute. And I can't wait to use this for a video. Now you're probably saying to yourself, bitch, why don't you swatch and stuff? If I was doing the hands video, I would totally be swatching things. But because I'm at this, you know, I'm this far back, you're not really gonna see anything. You're just gonna have to come back. You have to come back to the channel and you're just gonna have to see how these things, you know, work out or they don't work out. Let's see if all of this shit is a huge mistake, but so far Westman Atelier is not a mistake, just saying. So yeah, sorry, but not sorry. Okay, so the next thing I got, which, oh my God, I also used this one too, but I actually used it yesterday and bitch, this does not disappoint. So during my Sephora video, I mentioned how I love this blush. This is from YSL. This is the Make Me blush. They released a new color, which is in the shade, I don't know, number 6, what are you called? Oh, Rose Haze. This is so pretty. You probably saw a little ad for Factor. That's what was on my face, was this little blush. And she's so pretty. She's so good. I cannot say enough good things about the YSL blushes. If you want to feel bougie and you want to just feel like you're better than everybody, I say get one of these. They're so aesthetically just pleasing to look at, but besides that, the formula is actually really, really good. Great longevity, just so smooth and soft and just lovely and wonderful. I cannot say enough good things about this. So whether you get it in the shimmer formula or the matte formula, you're gonna love it. So I highly recommend checking that out if you can, or if you feel, you know, so inclined. But I was excited to see this and I had no idea that they were releasing a new color. So it kind of worked out really, really well. So we love that. I also picked up this. This is from Kosas. This is the Cloud Set Airy Soothing Smoothing. Why did that was really weird how I read that. Airy Soothing. It's like I short-circuited for a second. I'm sorry. Let's do it again. Cloud Set Airy Setting Smoothing Mist. That's it. Smoothing mist. Okay, this is a setting spray. Y'all know me. I do love me a good setting spray. And I really, really am just a stickler for my tried and true, which is this guy right here, the Urban Decay Extra Glow All-Nighter. But I'm always on the market for looking for something else. And I wound up picking up this one because this one's supposed to be hydrating, so I'm excited about it. I was going to pick up the Huda Beauty one, but apparently that one's more of like a matte setting. And I was like, oh, who wants to look matte? So I'm excited to try this one out. Hopefully it's good. I like so far the things that I have tried from Kosas, so keep it up, daddy. I appreciate it. The next thing I got, oh, okay. Listen, I love Hourglass. I love Hourglass. I love the Unreal Blush. It is probably the best liquid blush I've ever tried. It works good over powder, under powder, up your ass, whatever you want to put it. It is so good. So I've been making it my mission during these sales to buy at least one more shade because they are expensive. So if I can get it for 20% off, I don't feel that bad. So I got it in the shade Vision, which I believe was like a rose shade. Definitely, I think now I have 4 of them. I don't think I can get any more because I think the other colors are just a little bit too deep for me. But this formula, they need to come out with more shit in this formula. It's so good. Believe the fucking hype. One of my favorite products. So good. Okay, so we have that. And then, you know, it was so funny because the Stay Blush, when I first tried it, I was like, it's nice, but I didn't really feel like it was anything super special. But then the more that I played with it, the more I was like, you know, I kind of really like this. But I didn't want to, you know, continue to buy, this is my huge problem, I continue to buy the same blush over and over and over again. I try to make it a point this time to buy colors that are very different from each other, you know, so... Fingers crossed that worked out for me, and I think it did. But this one from Say, this is the Super Suede Radiant Blush. I got it in the shade Chow, which is, I think, described as like a brown shade. And the model that was in the photo or whatever that was on the Sephora site, the one that had like the fairer skin, it just looks so pretty. And I was like, ooh. The other thing you're probably gonna say is like, oh, I feel like a lot of the blushes look the same. Okay, over the weekend, because it was so fucking hot, we had to like wind up staying at a hotel. Ooh, boo, I know, right? Poor me. It was actually cheaper than staying at an Airbnb, believe it or not. I don't know. Anyway, so I laid everything out and I was like looking at the tones. You think that they do look similar, but they're actually very, very different. So that makes me very happy because nothing would make me more mad if I'm realizing I'm buying the same thing over and over again. But anyway, I do it all the time. But this one is definitely different from, hold on, I'll show you. I know, I kind of wish I was doing swatches, but we're just not gonna do that. I know, you hate me too. Okay, can you open? Yeah, like this is, see, definitely way more warmer. I like it, I like it. Try Say. You know, I was kind of being a little hard on it, but the more I use it, the more I'm like, you're pretty good. I like you, I like you. I feel like all I got was blush, and it wasn't my intention, but it just happened. So Fenty came out with a Hot Cheeks, another one of these guys. They're velour blush lighters. I picked up, oh God, I don't remember the name of it, but there was an orange one. I'll pop it up right here. That one is so good. It's so good. So when I found out that they were going to be releasing another one, I was like, I have to get it. So there are 2 shades. I chose it in, oh, look how cute that is. I love it. I chose it in the shade Cherry Pied. Kind of want to swatch this one because it looks fun. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, can you see that? Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, that's so pretty. I swear, Fenty, they're blush lighters. Okay, fine. I'll just swatch the other blushes. Hold on. So this is the Say blush. So this is Fenty. This is Say. Super pretty. Oh, I cannot wait to wear the Fenty one. I'm so excited. Oh, is that because, oh yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to limit my swatches because I realize I do not have, okay, yeah, that's why. That's why I wasn't gonna do swatches too. I just realized I don't have a makeup wipe. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Let me show you the YSL. Aren't you proud of me? I got different tones so far. This is from Westman Atelier. I feel like the YSL kind of looks a little similar, but this is definitely darker and I would say a little bit more cooler than compared to this guy, which feels a little bit more warmer. And then I might as well just show you the other 2 blushes I got. I know, listen, I was blush heavy today. So I got the Samo Spritzer from Tower 28. I love the Tower 28. If you can get the Long Island one, oh, it's so good. Long Island Iced Tea. Is it called Long Island Iced Tea? I think that's what I want to call it. It's such a pretty shade. It's so good. You have Tower 28 up there. And then last, but certainly not least, the one that I'm really, really excited about, which is from Rare Beauty. This is the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush. And I got it in the shade Hope. I really liked a lot of the shades, but I was like, let me get this guy. Let me try this. Everything else is powder. This one definitely is the creamiest blush. Yeah, listen, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm excited. Wipe this shit off my hand. So yeah, those are all the blushes I got because I have a problem, clearly. Anyway, moving on. The Jet Lag Soothing Skin Mist, whatever the hell you're called, from Summer Fridays. Something I recommended in my Sephora recommendations video. This is so good. I cannot tell you how many I purchased of these. They're just so wonderful. I think this will be my 3rd one, technically, actually. So maybe I can tell you how many I picked up. Anyway, I love this stuff. It's so good. It's the first thing that I do when I start my skincare prep, and I've just been in love with it ever since. I used to really like Caudalie, but fuck that spray. This is just way more enticing and wonderful and just hydrating and fresh, and I always feel amazing every time I use it. So I love this stuff. Couldn't resist getting another one. Then I wanted to try a new skincare item. I usually like to pick up like 1 or 2 new skincare products. I feel like I finally figured out, you know, what works the best for me, but I love trying shit out, right? So I definitely wanted to try out this from Laneige, and this is the Cream Skin, the Peptide Toner and Moisturizer. I got it in the mini because I was like, I don't know how much I'm gonna really like this, but it looks really fun. Looks very, very milky. I'm excited. It kind of looks a little bit like the Rhode milk glazing thing. So hopefully it's good. If not, that sucks. Then I got the other highlighter that I've been lusting after from Dior. This is the Forever Glow Luminizer, and I got it in the shade Pink Hollow, number 3. I have it in, was it number 5? Whatever the blue holographic one is. That one's great. But I swatched this in store and it is just so beautiful. It's also actually what I have on my face today. It's just gorgeous. I love this. This is such a pretty highlighter. Dior makes some nice shit, especially within this packaging. Oh my God, I love it. So couldn't resist getting that. It's a shame that the other shades just don't work for me. They're just a little bit too dark. Otherwise I would have picked those up too because I'm just in love with the formula. And now I got 2 little eye products. I know I wasn't really like feeling any eyeshadow palettes. I don't know. I feel like indie brands right now are just doing it better. And the things that have come out, I'm just like, I don't care about it. So I picked up these 2 things Oh, I'm sorry, 3 things actually, which one, spoiler alert, one of them I am already wearing because I just couldn't wait. This is from NARS. This is the Total Seduction eyeshadow stick, and I got it in the shade Don't Touch because 1, it was dramatic, and 2, I really just liked how just boring basic bitch it was. I gotta say that this is so good. When I did my NARS video not that long ago, during that video, I believe the collection also launched one of these things, but I was like, I don't want to really try an eyeshadow stick. I should have because I didn't realize how wonderful these are. They're super creamy, very, very easy to use, not patchy. You could just literally draw them on, use a brush and kind of like buff them, blend them out. They're perfect. I've been obsessed with using the Merit Solo shadows, but I don't know. I really like these NARS sticks, boy howdy. And what I like about them is that I can just kind of draw these on. With Merit, I need to use my little finger and I kind of have to like, you know, pat it on or whatever. I don't have to do that with this. I could just literally draw it on and just use a finger to blend it out, or again, just use a brush. So I kind of just find this one overall easy to use, but I love this formula so much that I actually went ahead and placed another order, and I got, I think, 3 more sticks. I got 2 more mattes and a shimmer shade because I kind of wanted to try it. But I think I'm in that era where I don't, I think I'm a 1 and done. I think or like a 2 and done sort of an eyeshadow lady. I guess because I'm going to be turning 40 this year, you just hit a certain point where you're like, I don't know. I don't really want to fuck with too many eyeshadow palettes, which is so funny because I literally just said like, yeah, indie brands have definitely been killing it with eyeshadow palettes in terms of color stories, yes, but I don't know, I just find myself kind of gravitating more to like easy and quick looks that, I don't know, I just kind of love the ease of this. So I love this. This is really just lovely. If you're curious to know what kind of it's like a cool tone brown. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Like I don't, there's no notes. I don't have any notes about it. I just love it. I'm obsessed. So we love that. But the other 2 things I got was 1, I got another moon dust shadow because I'm obsessed with the Space Cowboy from Urban Decay, the glitter shadow. It's what I have on my eyes. It's basically what I did was take this stick, put this down, and then I just like popped the Urban Decay on top of it, and it looks so pretty that I was like, I need to try this one. And this one looked really cool because Diamond Dog, it just looks so good. That's what she looks like. It's like a nice brown silver. Oh, my body's fucking quaking, bitch. I cannot wait to slap this on my face. So yeah, I can't wait to put the NARS down and then put this on top of it. Oh, I'm gonna be like a little pig in shit. I fucking love this. If you have never tried the Moon Dust shadows, listen, do yourself a favor. Go and try one. e.l.f. came out with something similar, and I have those e.l.f. ones. To me, they don't compare. I don't know. There's just something that's so beautiful about this formula, and I could use my finger as many times as I please, and I do not hit hard pan. The e.l.f. one, immediately hard pan. This one, it just, it's so good. It's so good. At the rate that I'm going, I feel like I'm gonna hit pan with this little guy. So this is the Space Cowboy. So if you were interested in kind of comparison next to it, Space Cowboy kind of has more of like a light brown taupe sparkle compared to Diamond Dog, which definitely is a cooler, more deeper brown. But you just look how beautiful. So good. I'm excited. So yeah, I couldn't resist getting that. And then I saw this thing and I was like, oh, I kind of need to try this, which I'm gonna hold off for a video. This is also from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 Glaze On Shadow. I don't really understand how this is supposed to work, but I'm down. I'm here for it. I just hope it's good. It's really an interesting component. Looks like I feel like I should be writing with it, not necessarily putting this on my face, but I got it in the shade Silver Spooning because I was like, this one just looks, oh, that's so cool. Okay. That looks so cool. Oh, weird. Okay. I am really curious how this one's gonna work because they told me to put some of this shit on my eyes and it burned me like to no end. So I want to see how bad this is going to burn me or if we're safe. But let me show you a little swatch. Oh, that is like, that's pretty. Okay. I'm also curious too because I have hooded eyes, so I want to see if this actually stays or if it's just going to be a bald patchy mess. I don't know. But like, look how Tin Man that is. That's a good one. Okay. I like how I'm like, yes, you made some good purchases. You made good purchases, bitch. I'm kind of low-key impressed. Okay. Okay, yay. Okay, the last things I got were some sprays. So I got the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I wound up picking up like a mini one. Kind of am like in love with it. I remember I feel like I tried it and I kind of just didn't care about it. And then when I tried it again, I don't know, I fell in love with it. So I was like, fuck it, I want the bigger one. This one's just really, really nice. I kind of use it in the place of like a toner sometimes. On the days where I feel like my skin is like super dry and I just need some love and just light. This has been just very, very helpful. So love the Tower 28 spray. And then, yeah, I wound up getting the two, well, actually there are 3 Sol de Janeiro sprays and I got the pink one and the green one, and there's a blue one. The blue one smelled bad. Smelled bad, bad, bad. Both of these smelled like I was going on some sort of White Lotus vacation and I was obsessed with it. So I was like, oh my God, I want to pretend I'm rich. So let's go. So we got the Flora Mystica, Flora Mystica, and then Danza Mystica. It sounds so white. Dance. Oh God. Anyway, the blue one I think was kind of described. Oh God, it smelled like cleaning products. Like I murdered somebody. Like it did not smell good. I was like, oh, okay. So this is what I'm supposed to use with the bleach to mask the smell that I murdered my husband. That's what the blue one smelled like. So definitely go check it go check it out, because I mean, I am getting really, like, I'm new to the smell game, because for the longest time, I never really, you know, kind of paid attention or looked at it because I didn't really have the best sense of smell. Now my sense of smell has been returning. So I've been getting more into perfumes, and I was just really, just really sad. That's what it was called, Agua. It's supposed to be like a fresh scent. Ugh, it smelled like beach, fresh and crisp. It really smelled toxic, just so toxic. Just, I hated it. But actually, hold on. Now I want to smell these because I don't remember what they smelled like. I'm just going to smell this cardboard. Yeah, this smells good. I smell like I'm at the Four Seasons, but more like the Econo Lodge. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not going to get a turn down service, but I'll be confused why they left chocolate on my pillow. You know what I mean? Is that chocolate? I like this one. That was a long walk to nowhere. But anyway, this one's really, really pretty. It smells summery. That's probably the best way that I can describe it. Don't come to me if you want to have like, oh, these are the notes of this. I don't know shit, okay? I'm just going to tell you what it evokes. That evokes staying at a nice mid-range hotel, okay? I know Econo Lodge is not really quite a mid-range. I joke about that. Think of it more of like a Hyatt Place. That's what it smells like, a Hyatt Place. We're not getting anywhere in the Four Seasons with these, but we could at least try. Okay, so let me try this one. The pink guy. Yeah, this one's just, oh God. Kind of giving me Disney Cruise Line in the best way possible. I love it. But the blue one, I just cannot fuck with. I don't like it. It just smells and feels weird. I just felt like I was about to kill my husband. So I wouldn't recommend that one, but that's just me. Definitely go check them out in the store because you might like them more than I do. So anyway, now my room smells delicious and tropical and a little sense of death, and I like it. Anyway, so yeah, so those are the things that I picked up while I was in Sephora. When I get all of my orders, I'll definitely share with you what else I picked up, but I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna make it for a while. Definitely on blushes. Surprising anyone? No, I feel like it really shouldn't. But yeah, anyway, now I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you did partake in the sale, and if so, what did you get? Or what are the things that you wanted and it was sold out and you're like, damn you bitches. What was it? I would love to know. And of course, again, big PSA, do not get yourself into debt over makeup. So if you don't have the funds to buy, just sit this one out. It's okay. There are so many sales. Trust me, there are so many sales, and I feel like that there are way better sales than the Sephora sale. So just a heads up. Definitely pay attention to brands specifically because they have better deals usually throughout the year than this, you know, bullshit of twice a year. But anyway, I love it. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you. And I'll see y'all little babies real soon. Bye.